Our next guest is content creator extraordinaire, Taha.
Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
How are you?
Oh, I'm great.
I like to pretend that there's like a million people here and
Yeah.
I'm introducing you to them.
I loved it.
It's just me.
Yeah.
But
Well, I am imagining the invisible audience taking off their pants, not because it makes me less nervous, but because I'm deeply sexually frustrated.
oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, where are you going with that one?
Yeah. I mean, I had a family party a few days ago, so I couldn't do it there. It's just it's not really
Not your thing?
Yeah. Well, not within my first cousins. So
Okay. Oh my
yeah, it was just something that I had to kind of put a roadblock in for. But I'm so happy to be here, Frankie.
Thank you. I'm glad that made its way into the first paragraph of our chat together.
You
I
know,
wasn't expecting that.
It's like never mind, I'm not gonna say it's like chlamydia, but it finds itself everywhere, doesn't it?
See, you're too funny for me.
Thank you so much.
I don't think of these puns.
That's
and
okay.
I don't think about sexual diseases.
I am heavily medicated, and you should
It's
see me when I'm
working
not
for you.
on my venlafaxine.
It's working.
Thank you.
It's keep it up.
Thank
You're
you.
glowing. You're glowing.
Thanks, Frankie.
You're glowing. I don't know what venlafaxine even is.
Venlafaxine is a medication I take for my anxiety.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it works, guys.
Yeah.
Sponsored by
Big Pharma.
venlafaxine. Anyways, okay, we're gonna talk about lots of gay things.
Cool.
But before that, I never asked you like why you started this crazy journey of content creation.
Yeah, so I grew up like high school to university to a little bit after like semi-professionally for a bit doing musical theater and a bit of acting stuff, and I really loved it. I ended up quitting the Toronto theater scene. There was like a bunch of racism, and also it didn't pay well. And like, here's the thing. I'm like, racism is okay if they're paying me well, but if you're going to make me poor and be like subjected to your nonsense, then I will quit. So I ended up quitting. And then I was working full time in clinical research because I'm a psychology and neuroscience major. That was my thing for a while. And I missed performing and like making people laugh or making people feel things or just like creating things.
Yeah.
And so I started making videos in like November 2021. And it kind of took off.
Yeah.
And now it's what I do full time, which is really cool.
What was your first like viral video?
You're not going to believe this.
Is it about venlafaxine?
It's about,
It's about What did you say?
it was,
oh my God.
It was a lip sync to this audio. And basically, sorry. It was a lip sync to this audio. And essentially the caption was along the lines of like, when your non-South Asian friend asks you whose side of the family you're on at a wedding, it's like you're on both sides because you're related to both of them.
Oh my goodness.
And the reason it did really well is because it's like half a joke, half not.
God.
So
Okay.
it did really well. I had friends and cousins being like, hey, like you popped up on my algorithm. That was really funny. And I was like, thank you. And basically I was like, oh shit, like people think I'm funny. And so let me just put this bottle away. It's making lots of noise. And yeah, so I was like, okay, maybe I'll like make more lip sync videos because people like it. Then I made a bunch that were doing well. And I was like, okay, what if I like make a video where I talk in it? People probably won't find it funny, but I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
And then people find it funny. And
Nice.
then I just started making videos ever since. And yeah, it's been really fun. And I've been really, really fortunate. It's been really, really nice. I don't take the platform I have lightly, and I try to, you know, as funny as I try to be, I try to do my best to, you know, speak out on social injustice.
Yes.
And that's really, really important to me. So I'm just happy to be able to do that.
No, I think you said it yourself. Your stories are like, you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
You're at like a crazy buffet.
Yeah.
You might get some beautiful selfies.
Yeah.
You might get some funny videos.
Yes.
And you're going to be some hard
Yes.
social fucking justice.
Yes.
But I love it. I love it.
Yes. It's like a roller coaster.
It's I love being on that ride.
Thank you so much.
I will stay on it for a long time.
Thank you. You know, they call me Canada's Wonderland.
They do.
Yes, they do. A lot of people call me that.
Oh, I'm like, who's they?
Yeah, you know, just hear the people.
Okay, perfect. Well, Canada's Wonderland. We're going to do a segment called Am I the Asshole? Are you familiar?
Very familiar. I love these.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to read the scenario. You're going to tell me if they're the asshole.
Cool.
Here we go. Am I the asshole because I won't let my son move his poly partner into my home? I allowed my son to bring his girlfriend in to live with us, but now he wants to move in another man to live with them as a part of their poly relationship. I love my son enough to accept that this is how he wants to live. Yeah. I do not, however, want him in my home or around my other kids. I accepted that his girlfriend needed a place to stay after she got pregnant. Whoa. But now being informed that it might not be my grandchild, double whoa, I am less inclined to allow any of them to stay here other than my son. My son says I don't understand him and how he wants to live. I'm depriving him of his partners. Am I the asshole?
Does it say how old the son is?
It doesn't.
Oh, okay. Can we assign an age just to account for
that
the nuances?
Changes your answer?
Yes, it does. If this is a 13-year-old, we need to have some more serious conversations.
Let's assume legal. We're going to assume legal. Like legal age of the country they live in.
Okay, I'm going to give them the age of 21 because legal ages vary in countries.
Yes, it does.
I get into arguments with people about call me by your name, and I'm like, their age difference is creepy, and they're like, it's legal in Italy. I'm like, that doesn't mean it's not weird. Anyways, that was a tangent. I apologize. So now, this is tricky. I don't think the parent is an asshole for being like, I cannot accommodate multiple people in my home.
Yeah.
I don't know this parent's financial situation. Right? It does cost money to house someone, even if they're paying for their own things like electricity, utilities, like that is a financial burden. I don't want to assume that it's just like totally easy breezy for them to have somebody just kind of live with them.
Yeah.
And so I think having a second person on top of that is doubly draining. And then it's like, then there's the piece of like finding out the child isn't quote unquote theirs.
Yeah.
Now this is a separate piece. Now I've addressed the first piece. The separate piece. My take is that if the son is okay with staying with his partner and being like, she has a kid that might not be quote unquote biologically his, but is someone that the son wants to take care of, I think that's okay, right? Like, I don't know if it's necessarily mom's place to be like, no, it's not my biological grandson, so no. I mean, hold up. It is her place because it is her property.
It's her literal place.
It's her literal place. She's entitled to do that, but I think that isn't as morally great because I think this overemphasis on biological relation makes, I don't know, like, would she have a problem if she had an adopted son? Like, where's the line?
Yeah.
Right?
I feel like at the end of the day, we always say parents accept the sexuality, but poly is a different beast. There's, as you said, financial implications. Could you imagine? Like, take my 3 girlfriends or like take my boy, my girl. Like, it's a lot.
It's also a lot of logistics, right?
A lot of logistics.
Like, what if your house is small and they're having a little like polycule dinner and it's like, well, I can't fit 3 people in my kitchen.
There we go. So she's not the asshole.
I don't think she's the asshole overall, but I think she needs to question her weird weight she's put on biological relation and why she thinks she is allowed to decide for her son whether or not he accepts this child.
That's valid.
Yes, thank you so much.
She'll work on that.
Yes.
I mean, if she's listening.
She's listening.
She'll work on it.
I know you're watching.
We know you're watching. Okay. Yeah. One more of these. Da-na-na-na. Which one do I want to ask you? I want to ask you this one. Okay. Would I be the asshole for not telling my wife that I've realized I'm gay? I've been married to my wife for 4 years. She is currently pregnant with our first child. After a long journey, I realized I'm gay. My marriage with my wife has been picture perfect. I genuinely think she's the most incredible person I've ever met. I just don't love her sexually. Yeah. I feel like I should tell her, but it would be devastating to her. Sure, I'd like to experience a man at least once in my life, but I would never cheat. I don't also want to have a divorce. The thought of never going my entire life without being with a man is far less painful than the thought of uprooting and destroying her life due to my own selfish desires. I'm truly considering taking this to the grave with me. Should I tell her?
You are the asshole if you don't tell her. You don't get to decide what her reaction is and whether or not it's okay or something you want to deal with. That is her decision to make. And even if you are, working under the assumption that you would be happier just staying with her, what you're doing is you're depriving somebody of the kind of intimacy that they deserve. And you're also tricking them into thinking that lack or withholding of intimacy is normal. Because as much as you can force yourself to be sexually involved with somebody in whatever way, whether that involves like medication or psyching yourself up, whatever it is, that is not the same thing as true organic sexual and romantic attraction. So I think it would be very impeding to this person's life, and she deserves to be with a partner that is able to provide that for her. Yeah. And also, the person who made that post, deserves to, you know, have a life where they aren't inhibiting themselves. You know, I'm under the impression that the person making the post is coming from a loving place and might be misguided because they're like, I just want her to be happy. But I think it's a huge disservice, and it's something that happens a lot where women are just decidedly the sacrifice for men's fears of, you know, the public perception of their sexuality.
What if he tells her and they decide to stay together? Do you think that it's legitimate? Like this is the thing. I didn't know this was a thing until recently, but like a lot of Christians do it. Like there's, you know, the gay man married to a woman, but she knows he's gay. Is that fine?
I think it's fine if they're consenting. I know of a couple like this.
Really? In Canada or like abroad?
In Canada, much older.
Okay. I mean, we don't need to out them.
No.
I was more just like culturally curious. If they were like here or...
Well, it's just really funny because he was a family friend, and the reason I knew that he was gay was because he inappropriately was hitting on me on Grindr.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, your uncle, this is really inappropriate. So it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways. Tangent. I think it's fine.
Important tangent. Our next segment is called Thirst Talks. You mentioned Call Me By Your Name.
Yep.
And we'd had this talk already, but I want to have this talk on camera. So like, what is like you said, Call Me By Your Name, the age gap was creepy. Like what was the age gap on Call Me By Your Name?
I want to say that the cannibal was like 26 and the twink was 16.
Did you call him the cannibal?
Yeah.
Oh my God. He recently talked about this.
Yeah.
Okay, no, it's fine. I don't like him.
Yeah.
Fuck the cannibal Army Hammer.
I know.
Okay, sorry. So the cannibal was?
The cannibal was around 26. The twink was around 16.
Like that was, is it a book first?
It was a book first.
And in the book it says that?
I kind of just like did some math and Googling.
Okay, got it. So,
based on the fact that he was like getting his PhD and whatnot.
So allegedly a 10-year gap.
Allegedly.
Okay.
Now, we can't treat the 10-year gap as some broadly applicable magnitude, right? This is a question of life stages.
Of course.
Like, for example, like if I was dating a 29-year-old as a 19-year-old, you know, it would be maybe a little bit more morally, there would be a lot more moral implications. Sorry, I don't know why I wrapped myself up with that.
Wait, why does that make you laugh?
Because I'm obviously not 19, Frankie.
Oh, I mean... They don't know.
It's this running inside joke I have with myself, and I just make myself laugh so much. Sorry. Anyways, so I think that, it's like a question of life stages, right? It's like a lot of people are like, oh, but like in Italy, it's legal. And I'm like, well, legality and morality don't go hand in hand. I think that is a pretty, pretty widely known thing. And so, I don't know. I mean, if I wouldn't even know how to talk. Like, okay, I'm turning 29 next month. I wouldn't even know how to talk to a 20-year-old.
At 29?
Yes.
That would be tough.
Like, what do I talk to you about?
Well, then before you continue, that is the question. So your lowest dating age and your highest dating age.
Lowest dating age?
Dating age.
As an almost 29-year-old.
As an almost 29-year-old.
Okay. It would be, I'm going to say 25, but maybe 24.
Okay.
If they maybe 24 based on extraneous variables.
Okay, so we got a -4 or a -5.
Yes.
And then plus?
Plus, dating wise, this is a good question. I think 10 years older would be the most I'd be able to do dating wise. And the reason for that is I like love really hard. And if they die like so many years before I do, I don't want to be a depressed widow for really long. Like I probably won't ever be able to have sex again without thinking of them. So that would be really awkward.
Aww.
Yeah.
So plus 10
Sure.
for the death rate.
For the death rate.
So interestingly enough, you're the third person I've done this with. And the range is actually 14 years for all three. So you were -4 plus 10. I'm -7 plus 7.
Oh,
so I'm
interesting.
25 to 39.
Okay.
So my bottom is the same as your bottom, but I'm older than you.
Yeah.
And my top is the same as, anyways, you get it.
Well, I had a top once, but he was emotionally unavailable. So we did part ways.
It had to end.
Yeah.
So 7 to 7. And then same with my other person. He was 14 years.
I think your 7-7 is nice. It feels like a very like balanced.
Oh, I'm a very balanced person.
That is true. I know Frankie in real life and he's so balanced That is the word I use to describe you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, that's so nice. You're not just saying that?
I mean, I've never referred to you as balanced before, but like I will and I would.
But you think it.
I think it all the time.
Okay, good. Now I'm going to explain to you a thing on TikTok as if I'm like a 75-year-old man who doesn't go on TikTok.
Perfect.
You know that thing where there's like, you have to rank on the left?
Yes, exactly that.
What would you call that?
Like a ranking list.
Okay, well, this is blind ranking. I'm going to give you the 5 daddiest cartoon characters.
Okay.
And you're going to rank them.
Easy.
Okay.
Already.
Here we go. I don't really know one of them, but I think you will because you're just better at this than me. Anyways, the first one is Bill, the dad from Inside Out. Mm-hmm. You do know him.
I do.
That was the one I didn't really know.
Yeah, a lot of people tell me I look like him, but that's just because we have a mustache. We don't look alike.
There's a little bit of similarities.
We just have mustaches. People see men with mustaches and they're like, you guys look the same.
No, I know. I know you don't.
Bill has a long face. Okay. Oh, that's a good question. I think I will put Bill at he gets a solid number 3.
Ooh, right in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. Feel good about that. Very conservative answer.
Yeah.
You don't know what's coming.
I don't know what's
It's a strategic answer.
Yeah.
Flynn from Tangled.
He's daddy? He's like my age or younger.
But you know what he looks like.
I do
like,
know
you have
what
a
he looks
visual.
like.
I feel like I don't know what he looks like. Sorry.
Eugene.
I'm a bad host.
His real name is Eugene.
I'm looking him up while you'd rank him.
Ooh. So the question isn't who I'm the most attracted to. It is
No, it is not that.
who has the most daddy
It's the
energy.
daddiest cartoon characters.
Yeah. Flynn is a number 5. He's like my age or younger than me.
He's too young. You're right.
Yeah.
He's too young.
Yeah.
But
I mean, he could be a teen dad.
He's broad. He's broad and he has some facial hair. Kristoff, Frozen.
Did a middle schooler make this list? Why is Kristoff on? No. I love this list. I think it's so nuanced and it challenges our perception of what we arbitrarily define as daddy, and it provides a distinction between age and energy. So it's such a well-curated list. Kristoff so Flynn is number 5.
You have done 5 and 3.
5 and 3. Kristoff is, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna say Kristoff is a number 2. Though he is young, he has a very like fatherly energy. Kristoff in the modern world would definitely be like a father who does barbecue stuff.
Yes.
And he would like tell dad jokes.
Okay. Shang Li from Mulan.
He's less dad and more entitled 23-year-old.
Okay.
So
There's a pattern with this list, I guess.
That's okay. No. I do want to say that the list has merit because I did say Kristoff has daddy energy even though he's younger, right?
Yeah.
I don't get daddy from him. He's too whiny. He's a number 4.
Okay. Well, the hard part about this game is that you only have one left, and it's the number 1. Would you have ranked Prince Eric from The Little Mermaid as number 1? I don't think you would have.
He would have been number 5.
Oh.
Yeah, he would have been number 5. Okay, well.
He's almost more twink than Daddy.
Absolutely. He's like he's a little himbo. Yeah.
Himbo. He is a himbo.
He gives me himbo vibes. Oh, how unfortunate.
Well, there we are. That's how the game works.
Well.
And that's that. Do you watch Family Feud?
I was on Family Feud.
Why did I not know that?
Because I didn't tell you.
Did your episode air?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Did you post about it?
Yeah, 2 years ago before we knew each other.
I haven't scrolled that far.
And you
I should have.
For your own mental health.
No, I should have. Did your family win?
No, but we got a lot of screen time and my mom went viral and wouldn't stop harassing me about how many views her video had.
Oh,
It was cute.
my family also went on Family Feud, also lost, and I wouldn't say my mom went viral, but like there was virally moments.
Nice. I've seen clips of your mom. She has a very great energy.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
She'll appreciate that.
Yeah.
Now she's gonna probably follow you on Instagram.
She seemed so great and lovely. She was describing what an otter was or something along those lines.
Correct.
And you know what? It is not a surprise that one of the people that raised you is so wonderful because you radiate
You're too nice.
joy and wonder.
You're too nice.
You can transfer me later.
Can I pay you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, pay you later. Pay you later. Okay, well, we're gonna do a little Family Feud moment.
Cool.
So, top 5 answers on the board.
Okay.
Okay. The most followed LGBTQ celebrities on Instagram. And I will give you hints as we go along, but The most followed.
Is it like a top 5 thing?
Yes, and I will say like they're not influencers. Just
Okay, yeah,
in case you like start saying names I've never heard.
No,
in my
no.
life.
No one
Okay.
cares about influencers.
These are real celebrities.
Yeah, not C-listers like me and you.
No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. More people watch your shit than probably number
It's
9 on this
Frankie.
list.
It's fine.
Anyways,
We're not real.
Who is it?
Jojo Siwa.
ooh, she's not. It was a good answer though. It's a good
damn it.
answer.
Damn it. Fuck. You know who I would have said, but I'm not going to say? Are you on Twitter a lot?
No.
Okay, do you know the account Pop Crave?
Yeah.
It like shares stuff, right? But there's a parody account called Poo Crave. And a lot of people think that it's Pop Crave because they're verified and have the same picture.
Oh my god.
And yesterday, I liked a tweet being like, your type is guys that are stupid enough to fall for a Poo Crave tweet.
Okay.
That like would think a Poo Crave tweet is real. And that accidentally happened to me yesterday because they tweeted that Justin Timberlake's DUI resulted in a drug test that led to them finding poppers and Truvada in his bloodstream.
That was fake.
That was fake.
I read that too.
No, that was Poo Crave.
I thought the poppers was real.
No, it was Poo Crave. And so I was like,
poppers and Molly. I read.
yeah. Well, and Truvada, which is PrEP.
I didn't. Okay.
And probably
I
Molly
didn't
as
see
well.
the Truvada one.
Yes.
I saw poppers and Molly.
Maybe that was the real one, but the Poo Crave one said PrEP was there, and I was messaging my friends being like, oh my God, that's crazy. Like, that's so layered that they like outed him basically. And my friend was like, hey, like, that says Poo Crave. So I'm not going to say Justin Timberlake.
Not Justin Timberlake.
My answer is not Justin
Okay.
Timberlake. Oh my God, this is so
Okay, your hint
difficult.
is 4 of them are singers.
Oh, that is helpful.
4 of the 5 are singers.
Okay. Ooh, sorry. Troye Sivan. I can do this.
You can do this.
Kalani?
No.
Oh my days. Woman singers.
Woman singers.
Lady Gaga's, I think, straight, even though she doesn't seem straight. But you can't say that because it's not real. Fuck. Woman singers that
Okay,
are...
one just had an album come out. I
Billie
think.
Eilish.
Yes.
Yes.
She's
Okay.
number 4.
Cool. Billie Eilish.
Oh, she should be number 5.
Okay.
Anyways, 119 million.
Cool. Okay, a queer lady singer.
Queer lady singers. One is a rapper.
Cardi B.
Yes.
I forget she's queer.
I know. What is she?
I knew she's queer, but like the way
I
she
didn't know
talks
that.
about it is like she talks. What I've heard is the way she talks about it is the way that like in an ideal world where nobody would care about it would talk about it, where it's like she's like, yeah, I'll fuck her if she's hot, instead of being like I identify as da 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 da, and I'm like, yeah, like that's
Okay,
sick.
so she's casual bi.
I don't want to label her.
Oh, okay.
I will say that she's queer and like very cool and chill about it.
Got it.
And she has a gay sister named Hennessy,
Okay, cool.
who was not on that list.
3 left.
Okay.
2 are female singers.
Okay.
1 is a female comedian.
A female comedian that is queer. Oh my God.
And a talk show host.
Kelly Clarkson's not into girls. Neither is Drew Barrymore.
She used to have a talk show.
Lily Singh.
No.
Oh.
Is she too old for you? Please don't say our age gap is that much. No, she's not though. I hope fucking not.
Oh my God, Ellen DeGeneres.
Yes,
I forgot.
yes.
I forgot. Sorry,
I know.
sorry.
It's been a while. She
It's been a
kind
while.
of has been radio silent since the show ended, right?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes that's just like a better state for some people to be
Oh
in.
yeah. No, like I'm sure it's her choice.
Yeah.
I don't think she's like we've silenced her. She's silenced herself.
Yeah.
2 left. They are singers. Number 1 answer still on the board.
Fuck. Queer ladies.
One just won her first the singing one, Grammy.
I don't know that stuff.
She won her first Grammy.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's also was a Disney girl.
No, Halle Bailey is not queer. A Disney girl that like
Disney girl. The best of both worlds.
Miley Cyrus. I love Miley Cyrus. I keep forgetting she's queer too.
Number 1, 216 million. The last one is also a Disney girl.
Demi Lovato.
Yeah, there we
Hell yeah.
go.
Hell
There
yeah.
you have it.
Hell yeah.
Our most followed LGBTQ celebs on Instagram: Miley, Cardi, Demi, Billie, Ellen, and if you were wondering, Anita, Lady Gaga, Dove Cameron, Cara Delevingne, and Halsey.
Lady Gaga's queer?
I don't.
Cool.
I don't fact check.
Cool.
This is not a podcast where fact checking is a thing. We're ending with some gay trivia.
Cool.
Gay trivia.
Cool.
Multiple choice.
Right.
Question 1.
Alrighty.
What percentage of gay men have made a resolution to get in shape specifically for Pride? A, 25%.
Okay.
B, 50%. C, 75%. Or D, every gay man in the world? 100%.
I'm going to say 50%.
Correct.
Nice.
Ding, ding, ding.
Do you know that gay men have statistically significantly more eating disorders than straight men?
Yes.
Yeah, I know it's not a surprising fact.
It's not. Yeah,
No.
no. Would you want me to act surprised?
No.
I can act surprised.
No. I love that you knew. It's a testament to the fact that being a
body
subject.
dysmorphia.
Well, yeah, exactly. Body
Definitely.
dysmorphia.
It sucks.
It sucks.
And I want to say, like, anyways, be proud, be happy, be
That's a
you,
whole
be
other
comfortable.
episode, isn't it? You
Pardon?
know,
It's a whole
like
other episode. That's next time.
Yeah.
Body dysmorphia. See you next week. Okay. What percentage of gay men admit to having a gym crush on their personal trainer?
Oh, God.
25, 50, 75, or every gay man?
75%.
You're right again.
Yeah, because it's not 100% because I don't have a
Shit.
personal trainer, so it can't be 100. And gay men will fall for any man that smiles at them. And, you know, we struggle with emotional intimacy. So when it finally happens in any capacity, they're just like, whoop.
You're good.
God, I'm fucking good at this.
You're
Do I
good.
get a, oh, I swore. Sorry.
It's okay. You can swear.
I'm good at this. Do I get a prize?
Okay, that's a note for next time. So,
Cool.
Demi and prizes.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Wrote it down. Not today.
That's okay.
I'll hug you.
I said prize.
I know. I'm like,
I'm kidding.
when I
Hey,
said it, I'm like, that's really vapid of me, or
No.
like conceited.
Frankie, your friendship is prize enough, and to hug is a beautiful prize.
Okay, there we go.
Yes.
Okay, last question. Let's see if you can go 3 for 3.
Okay.
On average, how many times a week do gay men
Masturbate.
check dating apps? Yeah, hoping for a date or hookup. On average, how many times a week
A week.
do gay men check dating apps, hoping for a date or hookup?
Okay.
5, 10, 15, or 20? I know. I also don't know if this is like
Am
all...
I mentally unwell?
Well, no, like, hold on. Because if it's like single gay men looking, obviously the number would be higher. But maybe it's like all gay men. Because some people are only on there casually. Like some people are taken. So some people said 0. Okay, well, I think you're going to... Anyways, 5, 10, 15, or
go
20.
home and think about this. That's it? Okay, 15?
It's 10.
Something wrong with this number.
I think... I get you. I think that they probably also surveyed people who don't check it.
So the zeros got included in the average?
I'm gonna say yes.
Like mathematically, that is a correct average, but if you're doing statistical reporting, that is not... I don't think that's an ethical representation of the data.
And I get that. What about a person who is like taken and closed, but like checks it some, like, do you know what I mean? Like,
If I'm dating someone in a closed relationship and they're checking dating apps,
okay, so
I will
that's a bad.
literally
Okay, fine.
poison them.
Take that out. Okay, what about people who are?
They won't have a survey to fill out.
Anyways, I don't know. When I'm looking, I can like when I was past tense looking. Yeah, it's like multiple times a day, times 7. So
Yeah.
20 plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know.
You don't know. That's not your world anymore.
This is not my world. Now it's 0. It is 0.
You guys, I don't know if it's too personal. You can cut this out. But Frankie's Instagram stories with his man are the cutest ever. Like, they actually make my heart so warm. You know this. I respond to them with big heart
Yes.
emojis. It's so beautiful. I love how openly you love.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
He's so sweet.
Yeah, I bet.
He's very nice. That's why the content is nice because he's nice.
Good.
Yeah. I don't fake it.
Good.
Yeah. Well, that's all we have time for. It went by so fast.
It did, didn't it?
Next time we'll do more.
Yes, and I'll get a prize.
Yes. Prize and pronouns.
Yeah.
Prizes and pronouns. That's the
Exactly.
name of our next podcast episode.
Precisely.
The end.